Okay, hey guys. Sorry. I actually started another video earlier. Anyway, I. Alright, so anyway, yeah. I started a video and I've been going through my videos that I did from the homesteading from scratch book and the business plan. And I've been trying to work it out for Faith First. Uh, see, I had all this stuff written down there. And, like, I do have like the business side of it and what we want to do for the business figured out. Like the farm stand and everything we want to sell on the farm stand, and we even right down to what we want to start the farm stand with. However, I think it's just more figuring out the money end of it, and that's going to take us getting the property switched over to my name, getting it registered as a homestead, and then work on getting those homestead grants. So it'll be a little bit before I can do that. And in the meantime, I have the farm stand area actually set up, and I would go out there and show you guys, but it's really wet, and I do not have boots. And it's like, really? He's being a snot. I don't know where the other spray bottle went to. Uh, yeah, I was just out front earlier and got my other shoes wet, so I want to do that. It's the black table. If you look in the videos that I did shortly after we got back up to Michigan, the laundry, my little washer, that black table. I brought that up front, and I've got two chairs sitting next to it. I want to take like a board or like a piece of sheet metal or something that I can paint and paint, like farm stand on it. But I have that area set. I have to order my poly mailers. Like, as you guys know, I have my digital scale. I need to get the poly mailers. This is 100 pack, 10 by 13 poly mailers. Might actually make them purple. Oh, those are unavailable. Pink isn't part of our. Okay, so I'll just use the green ones. The teal colored ones. Come on. It's being stupid. Well, right down. Yeah, there we go. Got those in my cart. Need to get those ordered. The cash box with the money tray. It's a large cash box with a lock. Some more blue ink pens. And then the square reader for the mag stripe with the headset jack. It's only $6.21 or something like that. But I need that to plug into my phone to be able to take, cards. So, card payments at the farm stand. So, there's that. I'll probably hook that up to my independent mag account. So, anyway, or my chime card. I don't know. My Venmo. Eventually, I'll get a business account for Faith First. But, it's kind of. I already know, like, who's going to be able to do what. Like, obviously, I'm going to do the paintings, most of the crocheted items, the quilts. Chloe's going to do the wood burning. Me and Chloe, I mean, I can probably teach Scott how to do the cement stuff. Um, Obviously that's down the road because I don't have any cement to work with, obviously. I mean, right off, it'll be the t-shirts because those aren't going to be hard to get. It'll be the glassware. I do have to get the sealant, the coating, the paint for glasses, for the glasses, so, it seals the paint so they can be used and they can be washed and that kind of thing. But I mean, I have like my business plan. I know what I plan on doing. Sounds weird. I know what I want to do. I've got the general business plan in my head. Uh, Scott wants to participate. That's fine. I can teach him how to, I don't know, paint the little garden rocks or I don't know, something. I want to help him find something that works for him. Uh, Obviously the glassware, there's going to be the drinking glasses, the shot glasses, the mugs, the wine glasses. And then there's going to be ornaments and coasters, crocheted ones and painted ones. The quilts, I mean, that's going to take a while. The crocheted blankets, that's going to take a while. Dish rags, coasters, the dish rags are easy. Coasters are easy. And I think, as far as like my beginning plan, what I'm going to focus on are the crocheted items and small paintings and starting to get my soap supplies and starting homemade soaps. So, but I mean, that's money in because I have to get my soap supplies again. But I'll start out getting like 5 pounds of the goat's milk soap base, or maybe even 10 pounds of it. I don't know. 5 or 10 pounds of the goat's milk soap base. 10 pounds would probably be better. And I'm gonna have to get a tote to put everything in it because we have freaking mice and they're really annoying. But out there, I'm gonna be planting peppermint around our off-grid tiny home because that will keep mice at bay and spiders at bay and that kind of thing. So anyway, so it's kind of the gist of the farm plan right now, or the business plan right now. Uh, I mean, it is starting to get into the beginning of, well, it will be here in about a month. It'll be getting into the beginning of spring. So I'm gonna have to get like some pots, some planter pots, and obviously potting soil. Uh, so I can get the blackberry canes, the raspberry canes. I'm gonna have to make sure I get ours rooted out. And again, I did change my mind on the two separate orchards. I'm just gonna do the one out on the east side of the barn. And I mean, let's face it, 10 trees of everything's gonna be enough. 10 trees, 10 bushes, it's gonna be enough. And if I'm spending $40 a piece on the trees, on most of the trees, we're talking $400 per uh tree. Per tree. Holy crap, I wouldn't be doing this. Per different type of fruit. If I'm lucky enough to where they only cost me $40 a piece. What? Mm. Then the fruit trees themselves will cost me about $3,600. Hi. You're cute. Um, I will be getting some seeds together in the fridge for apple tree seedlings. and those will be starting to get sold. Hoping I can get them growing enough this spring to where I can put them for sale at the farm stand. They'll be $5 a piece. And I mean, if I have 10 of them and I sell all 10 of them, then that's $50. $50 is gonna go back into the farm. $5 of which will go into the church. Technically, $40 will go back into the farm, into the homestead, because I will put 5 in church and I will save 5. Aww, you're so cute. You guys get to see how cute and lovable he is. He's so cute. Such a cute baby. Yours, hi. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. And I'm gonna start getting the building materials that I need for, the structure itself of the farm stand, to where I can, hang things up on the inside of it, and I'll probably, collect up on some, other really thick greenhouse plastic. I'll need, like some sheet metal for the roofing metal, whatever, for the little roof of it. And I might even like do that on the sides of it. I don't know, it's just gonna like protect the wood or whatever. And then just paint it, make it look kind of cool. And eventually I want to get it built up to where, it's kind of like an inside structure, to where, you can walk in and there's room for people to kind of like walk in and shop a little bit. That's obviously down the road, so. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, like the beginning, the very, very beginning of it's gonna be the t-shirts and the glasses. Hi, buddy. Boots. You just saw me meowing, huh? Hurry, kitty. Yeah. The very beginning of it, though, is gonna be, the crocheted dish rags and the coasters and t-shirts. Because I will have a few that I can sell. Meow. What? And the new t-shirts that I can, easily paint are only $7, like $7.50. I mean, that's for me to buy them. Obviously, they're gonna be more. Hi. But coming up, like, real quick for spring is gonna end up being. I don't know if I'm gonna have blackberry plants and black raspberry plants this year. I mean, I could. We have enough black raspberry canes to where I could do an extra 10 cuttings easily. Start out with 10. And he's chewing on my string. Get them growing. And then put them on the farm stand to sell them. I mean, $15 a piece. Again, that's $150. But 15 of that will go in church, and 15 of that will go into a homestead savings. Faith First Farm savings account, so. And then, savings, technically. Anyway. So 120 of that would go back into the farm. Here this spring, soon. Well, by April, I'm going to be going and getting our chicks. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay for. I'm hoping what I could do, that I could actually go through and get order several, and do the whole thing of where they raise up the hens to that laying stage, and then when you go pick them up. But I do have a tote that I can use for a brooder. I have fencing I can put over the top of it. I have the shell for the heat lamp. I have cords I can use. I just need the bulb for it. So basically, I'm just going to be paying for the chicks, the heat lamp bulb, and the feeder, the water, and there's bedding I can use out there. That's it. And obviously the feed, the chick feed. But and yes, there'll be videos, obviously. Elderberry cuttings. I'm gonna have to go down the road and get ours. How easy that is. Get my hair is such a mess. I am so sorry, you guys. My hair looks like crap. My hair needs to be cut so bad. I need to go to Jackie and get my hair cut because it looks like crap. You guys don't get to see my hair after it gets cut by Jackie. Anyway. Blackberry. We only have a few of those, so I don't know. Might be a bit. Oh no, we have those ones on the side of the road. So I could easily get our 10 and then go from there. The black raspberry, we have a ton of them things. The red raspberry, I have to check that out because I don't know which ones are red raspberry. We only have one red raspberry bush and it's out there and it's really like that big. So I can't do cuttings off of that. Fresh produce, I mean, obviously that's not until the gardens come to fruition. Baked goods, I'll have to check into that one on, like the ins and outs on that for the farm stand. I have to replace one of our freezers. It's not that it doesn't work, it's just the top of it, the cover itself is like the top of it is like caving in. Now it's not, it's only like the top of it. It's like insulated, that kind of, it's caving into the insulation. It's like rusted out and everything because of our porch. So I have to get a new freezer. Said it still works. So we farm fresh eggs once we have the chickens that are laying and that kind of thing. As far as like the hand sewn aprons, I have to get the material for that. Actually, I have jean material. And I might go ahead and put one together for myself so you guys can see it. And then make one or two more if I have enough. And put them on the farm stand. The cookbooks. It might take another year for me to get those out. Jewelry, like we need the stuff for that, and it's gonna be thing for Chloe, it's gonna be a while before we have the farm babies. Like the bunnies, the rabbits, and the quail I want to get this year, so I'm gonna have to make the room for that out there. I've got to get the rabbit hutch. I've got to get the quail cage. The rabbits won't take long, but I'll get a male and female. I don't know. I can't guarantee that there's gonna be bunnies this year. Maybe by this fall, I don't know. And if there is, they're gonna be anywhere from $5 to $25 a piece for the babies, depending on the breed. I'm probably looking at $5 or $10. But again, that's part of Chloe's part of the business, so she's gonna put that into Faith first on her end, towards what she wants. So The boysenberry plants. Now, I might be able to do that this spring as well, along with the black raspberries, because obviously we have a ton of them behind the barn. And the boysenberry vines are all over the place, and that'll actually help me thin it out. I'll cut out ours first, get those planted, get those to where they're rooting, and then plant them. Take care of ours, and then I'll do the extra cuttings, and then I'll start getting those rooted out, and I'll plant those in pots, get them growing, $15 a piece on the Farmstand. So, if I have 10 of those and 10 of the boysenberry bushes, and they sell, then we're talking $300. $30 in church, $30 in Faith First Farm savings. So $240 that's going to go back into the homestead itself. Be it the farm stand or, it's probably going to go actually into the homestead on helping us get it built up. So, watermelon rind pickles, I have got to get down there. Which I am not looking forward to, excuse me, because I hate that basement. I don't have any strawberry plants right now. I have to buy all of our strawberry plants. And we're going to have one big strawberry bed out back where we're going to be. I'm going to get the 50 strawberry plants for the 2 round beds that are in the that I did in 2021. And then I'm going to try to revive the old area and make that a raised strawberry bed. So there's going to be that area, but I might do the alpine strawberries in that bed. Do all alpine strawberries. And I'm going to do all 3 of the colors. I don't know if you guys knew that there are 3 different colors, but there's the red alpine strawberries, there's a yellow gold alpine strawberry, and there's the white pineberry alpine strawberries. So, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make that bed all of the alpine strawberries. So by next year, or maybe even by this fall, we could have strawberry plants on the farm stand selling between $2 to $5 a piece from the runners from those strawberries. Definitely next year. Survival seed packages. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this year or not. I have my sight set on 12 beds to start. I don't see me being able to build 300 beds this year. I don't see it. I mean, unless we can get an unlimited amount of pallets within the next couple months, or the next month and a half, I don't see me being able to do it. I can get the deck screws, but unless we get all the materials within the next month and a half, I don't see me being able to do it. So my sight is set on 12 beds. Start. I want to do the garden out there. I might actually try for 24, do 12 out there and 12 up there. It depends. Or, do all 24 beds out there. It depends. I don't know. I'm trying to work on getting Andrew up here. So gonna give him the trailer, and he's fixing. It really does. I'm glad we weren't staying in there over the winter because it has been leaking in the back bedroom area. So definitely gonna have to get that fixed. Probably gonna have to just look into sheet metal or we could go through and get the materials and just fix it like it should be. But if we have to fix it, I don't have any paper towels. Hang on, guys. I'll blow my nose. Sorry, guys. I had to blow my nose. Yeah, I was just out front in my shoes for a little bit. Not even that long. And my shoes got wet enough to where, I mean, they're not bad, they're not horrible, but it was enough to where I had to change my shoes. Going out there, forget it, unless I borrow Chloe's boots.
Alright.
My feet will be swimming like ducks. We don't even have ducks yet.
Not yet.
Yet is the key word. Anyway. Was I saying? What was I saying?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't even freaking know. No, I was talking about the garden beds. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I might be able to do like 24 of our beds, or 25. I might be able to shoot for 25. I don't know. It depends on how easily we can get pallets and the materials to build them. If I have to buy the beds, that's not going to be good because I'm not going to be able to afford very many at once. And we need at least 12 to start with. The other thing, I need to make my list of the seeds that I need to buy to make sure that I can do those particular beds to start with. Yeah. So, yeah, the produce, that's... I mean, there should be some excess. So I can't say that there's not going to be anything on the farm stand, produce-wise. We get our chickens, there'll be eggs. There should be some garden produce. There's probably going to be zucchini and cucumbers and maybe tomatoes. Um, you know, I need... One of the things that I'm going to have to put money back into is our jars for putting food up. I need to start getting my salt because I want to do more ferments. I'm gonna have to get the materials for our outdoor kitchen. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to build that right now. I mean, I should be able to. All I'd really have to do is get it switched over to my name first. So yeah, I should be able to do that. Get the materials for our outdoor kitchen. And yeah, it's a long ways away from this house. There'll be... If I can get enough materials to split in half. Half and half for the garden beds. I'll do half over here and half up there. So, anyway, maybe, I don't know. Because I'm hoping, what I'll have to do is I'll have to measure out the area where I want to put the garden out there and figure out exactly how big it's going to be, and then figure out the area, and then how many 8 by 4 foot beds 8 foot by 4 foot beds will fit in there. Just because you write 75 down on paper doesn't mean that's how many you're going to be able to fit in there. You might only be able to fit 25 in there. If that's the case, I mean, I am planning on reviving. I'm gonna buy a ton of those 100-gallon fabric beds. Because they're like $20. So I'm gonna buy quite a few of those. Clear that whole area out where the apple tree is at, and then put a bunch of those raised beds out there. I mean, it'll look cool, and yeah, I'll have to get the soil and that kind of thing, but just start buying potting soil and start filling them that way. I might have to. I don't think I'm gonna have much of a choice, in all honesty. Hi, Boots. What are you doing? Her. Hi. So cute.
Oh, you have
Yeah, she's been all purry and lovey and cuddly today.
that's cool.
Um, Lost my train of thought again.
Do you want me to throw these shoes in the
No.
dryer?
No.
Okay.
You don't want to do that with shoes unless you absolutely have to.
Okay.
The dryer can and will ruin shoes.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so, I'm sure there'll be some produce. I'm sure there'll be some produce on the farm stand. I will be getting, like, organic watermelons off from farmers markets, that kind of thing, and I'll be doing a lot of watermelon rind pickles. So those will be available on the farm stand. $5 a piece. You know, how many bites I'll get out of them, because people are probably like, ew, watermelon rind. They're really good. And I think what I'll do is I'll have one to where people can try them.
There you go.
Because I have enough of them. There's so many of them things. And then maybe even my homemade pickles. People can try some of those.
I like your
bread and butter pickles. And then, we'll have a lot of cucumbers, so I'll make a lot of those, and I'll make those available on the farm stand. Again, $5 a piece. I'm not going to make them any more than that. The pickles, I might even do like $3 a piece. The watermelon rind pickles, those are a little different, so $5. I mean, this is all part of that business plan that I've been working out for several months now. So, actually, for almost a year, because I started working on it down there. And I'm going to have to start working on the Homestead journal again. I've got to start putting that together. I haven't done anything on that in quite a while. But I've got to start putting that together. I've got to get the printer down here and get Aaron to help me get that connected to where I can use it. So I'll be able to print out the homesteading journal, binder, whatever. Obviously the Christmas decorations are seasonal. Finished diamond paintings, it's gonna be a while. Beeswax candles. I could do that, but I can do the beeswax candles, but I have to buy the beeswax right now. Clocks, obviously, I have to get, the wood slices for those and the clock making kits or whatever. That's gonna be a while. But yeah, baked goods, I have to find out, if there's anything specific that I have to stick to on that. Yeah, that's the main in and out of the business end of the farm stand. Like, so anyway, so that's that. I was gonna combine this with a different video, but obviously this video is a little bit long for that, so it's kind of a business video. Probably gonna spend some time working on the crocheting the dish rags today. Gotta get some of that merchandise out there and get the farm stand open. So anyway, and I've got to make sure if there's anything that I need to do, like township wise or anything to do that. Now for my sign out there, there's a pallet on the corner. I've got to sand that down. Gotta make sure it's dry, sand it down. And then make sure I get some white primer paint and paint it, the primer paint, and then I'm probably gonna get another color and then paint the background a different color. And then probably use a color that'll like make it stand out, you know. And then I'll paint the logo on it, Faith First Farm and Homestead. And I'll do the little barn and the cabin and the garden and the little vegetables, and I'll do the whole logo thing on it. So
Can I have some coffee?
I haven't even made mine
Oh,
yet.
okay, then I won't touch it.
So give me a minute and I'll do that. But anyway, once again, there's the new subscriber packages. You guys just drop a comment. New subscriber package. Leave your email, and then I gotta find all those t-shirts. I don't know where my gray one is. My gray one disappeared again. The only one I don't have a picture of is the yellow one. I have a picture of the gray one, the pink one, and the orange one. I have the yellow t-shirt though. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, I do know how to pull it up real quick though. I sent them to somebody yesterday. Okay, so this is the first design. Okay, so number one, this would be the design you'll get on the number one. This design right here. That's the number one design. That's the first one I did. It's the first one I came up with. The number two design. And I have to go get the shirt for that because I don't have a picture of it. I think I'll take a picture of that because I don't know why I don't have a picture of that. Should have a picture of it because it's one of my designs. Stretch, reach. Okay. My yellow t-shirt. As I lose more weight, this will fit easier. And I actually have started to lose a little bit of weight, guys. Not much right now. I've lost like 5 pounds. Okay, this is the number two design. So when you leave a number two, that's for this design. This is the yellow t-shirt. The number three design is this one. It's the pink t-shirt. This one has a house and barn on it. And it says grow food for health at the bottom. This is the number three design. So that's what the number three would be for. The pink not for a pink t-shirt, but for the number three design. And the number four is the orange shirt. And this is my favorite so far. And this says grow food, eat healthy. And I wear that all the time. This is the one I have on right now. Is this shirt right here? The grow food, eat healthy. I am gonna touch this up to where it's brighter on my shirt. But this is the number four design. So you leave, you drop a comment and just say new subscriber package, leave your email, and then say 1, 2, 3, or 4. And that, that's. I can't show you guys the glasses that I did down there. That's pretty much basically what the glasses are going to look like. That's what the glasses are going to look like. And you can see Faith First, Farm, and Homestead. And then kind of shows the little cabin. I have other pictures that actually show the cabin. And this is what one of the designs on the jacket looks like. That's this jacket, and I've got to touch it back up and kind of seal it to where it stays better. And I think, too, if I hand paint it instead of doing the, getting the reflection. I cannot get away from the reflection. Really? I can't get away from the reflection. What in the world? Why? I don't know if you guys can even see this. I don't know what the deal is with the window right there. Anyway, but yeah, that's this jacket. So, what you can see of it. Anyway, but yeah, that's some of the things I'm going to be doing. I have the pictures of the jean jacket I did. I have that jean jacket. Those are going to be a lot more pricey, you know. I don't have any jean jackets to do that I can sell. So those aren't going to be on the farm stand for a while. Anyway, so I'm going to be working on some stuff to actually get the farm stand open to where we can do business. So that's open, and then I've got to start working on paintings so I can get the art gallery open again. Because I really wanted to be able to do that, and just the way things worked out, I couldn't do it. So anyway, I'm going to be doing second versions of certain paintings that I've done and putting them up so they stay really nice to be able to sell them. And then I will open the art gallery. I think what I'll do is I'll save out an 18-gallon tote for the cover and start doing that. When I get those paintings done, I will put them in that tote. And once that tote is full, I will open the art gallery back up. I'm hoping to have that opened back up by the end of this year, before Christmas, for the holidays. So keep that in mind, you guys. And then also, seasonal is going to be the candy gift boxes. And those are going to be like an ultimate thing. So stuff to look forward to. And yeah, that's the business plan. And I've been working on that for over a year. So just the money end of it, I'm going to be putting into it, as much as I can right off. Out of checks, obviously. Gonna try to get back into riches. I'm gonna check on my application at Dollar Tree. I thought about putting my application at the city limits, but I don't know how well it's gonna work out. I don't know. I'm working on it. Scott does have the other job at Dollar General, so once he starts getting checks from there, things are gonna be a little bit easier. But yeah, I want to get the materials for the outdoor kitchen this year, or like quickly, and get that up to where that's where I can put away a lot of the produce. I'll have to get my wood cook stove. Save money up for that because I'll have to. I want to get one of the bigger ones, so I'll probably have to order it. And it's probably gonna have to be through Amazon, more than likely. So anyway, so that's what's going on, and that's the down on the business side of Faith First right now. And I'm again going to be working on my crocheted stuff and working on getting the Farmstand open. So, anyway, I'm going to get off from here because it's like 45 minutes in, and I definitely was not planning on this video being that long. So I will get this up there, you guys, and definitely work on a few more videos today. I didn't do my Worship Monday yet, so I think I will do that. Pull up some music, and I'll do the Worship Monday. I really enjoyed that last Monday. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Remember to do your research, you guys. It's so important. Any part of homesteading, any part of gardening, each and every single vegetable and fruit and nut tree and fruit bush and whatever, anything you're planning on growing has a lot of research behind it. So, it all deserves a lot of attention. Anything you're planning on building, there's a lot of research behind it, and how-tos, and how to do it, and how to do it right to make it to where it's sturdy and that it lasts, and that you have a set foundation, and just all the how-tos on that. And I'm still learning. I've never done anything like that, so it's gonna be a learning experience for me. That I also want to get the materials for the greenhouse, and get that up this summer, maybe even this spring if possible, because that I only need like 11 or 12 pallets. I need the greenhouse plastic, the hoops, and I know I can get those through Amazon. It's like $46. So that's not going to be that hard to make. And once I get the main frame of it up, once I get the outside frame of it up, I am going to make sure, like, I have to stock up on the bags of cement, but I'm going to work on the cement floor because I want it to be permanent, and I'll cement it like right around the outside of it, like it's going to be right there. And I'm gonna make sure, that it's sound, that the wind's not gonna tear it apart, kind of thing. It's gonna be a permanent greenhouse. So, and obviously the outdoor kitchen, that's gonna be a major thing because that's where I want to be able to pick the stuff from the garden, take it directly to the outdoor kitchen. And I won't have to worry about doing that stuff in here. I can do it in there. And I've got to get my water bath canner, and I know canning. I know what know what I've said about it, but I don't have the money to get all my ferment and salt right now, so I know I'm gonna have to can a lot. So, and I'll probably freeze a lot of vegetables. I am gonna look into the solar end of getting a freezer, the solar one. But I'm gonna have to research like the batteries, and I need the sheds for those, and I need a place to store the freezer. What I can do in the shed that we put up that has the solar batteries in it for each side of the house, I could put a freezer in there and have it run completely off from the solar. And I need, I want to get some generators, I want to have those on hand. But all this takes money, and that's one of the things that the farm stand is going to be for, is starting to pull in that money and putting the money that we're saving and putting back into the homestead. It's going to start going for things like that to start getting things moving. And anyway, so do your research, as I was trying to say. Anything and everything homesteading has a ton of research behind it, behind each and every individual thing. And there's millions of videos out there on every single one of them. So there's so much research, and there's a lot of books, and the books are very worth getting because it gives you hard copy for when you can't get online and watch those videos. You've got the books. You still have that information. So anyway, I'm going to get off from here. As I said, 50 minutes in. And I'm going to get this up there, and I will definitely do some more videos today. I'm gonna start working on the crocheted stuff, my little things right now. I'm just trying to get this stuff up and going and get the farm stand open. That's one of my first things. And again, I'm gonna have to get the card reader and the cash box. And I mean, it might, if I start selling things right away, I might just have to, use a jar or something like whatever. But goals, and that's what we're looking at. And so I will see you guys in the next video. Do your research. Always check your subscriptions. Click that notification bell. Click on all. Make sure you get all the notifications. And like and share the videos. Share them on all your platforms with friends, family, whoever. And I will see you guys in a bit. Bye, guys.